What is up, you lovely lot? Welcome back to the channel. We're on the coin hunt, and today it's 50p coins. We've got ourselves 250 quid to get into. What are we looking for? Well, there's just two that we're still stuck on, of course. One of them is that Kew Gardens from 2009. Super rare, super valuable, super hard to find. And other than that, we're still stuck on the one Paralympic wheelchair rugby from that set in 2011. Everything else we've got, apart from actually the new Jubilee, 70th Jubilee release, which will go there if and when we find one. Let's do it. We have got our Kew Gardens Pagoda as our lucky charm today, made for us by Master Temple's Treasures. And his video about how he made that has gone out today. So after this, make sure you go and check that out. I will remind you at the end. Not sealed bags, unfortunately, today, but you never know what you're going to get with these bags. It looks like we've got a spillage for a start. Big spillage. We'll work round it and we'll come back to it. Is that a... Oh, I thought it was a 2016. This is 2019. Right. Hopefully there's something in here and it's not just Shields and Britannias that people have returned. So many people hunting coins now. When you get these unsealed bags, quite often other people's hunts that they've returned, and that's not a good start. Bag number one, a bag of nothing, but doesn't necessarily mean anything. Oh, I see something in this one. That's good, at least there's something in there. We do have some questions to get into in today's video as well. There we go, there's our first find, Diversity Built Britain from 2020. Pretty common though, these, over 10 million minted. So up the top it goes. At least it's something, as we say. Yeah, we've got a few questions to get into today. All of today's questions are from this video. Come on. Alright, so let's get straight into those questions, I guess, seeing as the pickings are looking a bit slim so far. Hopefully it picks up. There's a 2019 with 50 pence on the obverse, so it'll be something. Paddington at St Paul's Cathedral. Again, it's a pretty common one. So up the top you go, sir. Nothing else in that bag. Right, question number one is from May Lloyd. And May is asking, have you got regrets where you've been to places before you started hunting for coins and collected coins, not realising the coiny goodness potential? Oh, I saw the obverse as we turned it. Always a bit of a heart-stopping moment when you see this obverse, of course. Only 3 coins have this obverse. The most common one is this, the Commonwealth Games. Then you've got the WWF. The main one is the Kew Gardens. So always that little bit of hope that it could be a Kew. Commonwealth Games it is though. And I saw something else coming up. A Team GB as well. Again, it's another fairly common one. I do tend to keep them if they're in nice condition, but I'm just getting way too many of them now. We find them a bit too regularly to be keeping them all. But yeah, definitely May, I would say. I've thought many a time about what coins I could have had in my collection if I'd have known about all these coins back in the day. Oh, nice. Bit grubby though, but it's an Olympic. Certainly better than finding nothing in a bag. And it's quite funny, the last Olympic we found was also athletics. So we've had 2 athletics in a row in terms of Olympics. As I said, that one is a little bit grubby, but not the end of the world. At least it's something. It actually seems to be in fairly nice condition under the little bit of grime on it. So never know, a little bit of persuasion might get that off. I might try the eraser trick that everyone keeps telling me to try out. So yeah, I might give that a go. Yeah, I hate to think how many cues I had in my hands before I knew what they were over the years, or Olympic footballs, or triathlons, or Jemima Puddleducks. And also, as you say, travelling abroad or to territories and stuff, and not realising not so much the value of the coins, but the collectability and the fun involved in collecting coins. There's another 2020, diversity or Brexit. Brexit this time. Both the 2020s though, pretty common. Ooh, there's another find. There's a very unique obverse. No date on this side. And it's the Battle of Hastings. Nice. We do keep these just over face value. Never going to retire on these, but I like to keep them. They go for a bit more than face value. We keep them. There's a Victoria Cross, the medals from 2006. Part of that 2-coin set. It's a pretty common one though. Snacks is not happy with the Victoria Cross medals. He wants more Olympics. If you don't know what I'm talking about, Snacks is my dog and likes to make the odd vocal appearance in the videos. When we first got him, he used to feature in pretty much every video. He's mellowed a little bit with age, shall we say. Had him a couple of years now. Right. Any more coiny goodness? Nothing in that bag. Let's do another question. We have one from Monty. Long time supporter of the channel. Thank you, Monty. And Monty is asking, what do you make of the change checker trading cards? Ooh, 2010. There's a pointy top though, so it will be girl guiding and not a shield. Again, it's another pretty common one, but at least we're finding stuff. And a decent mix as well so far. There's another Brexit though. But yeah, Monty says, what do you make of the change checker trading cards? Legitimate collecting craze or pointless gimmick? I mean, what makes things collectible? The fact that people want to collect them. So I guess the reason that they're commanding these crazy prices, some of them, and they have such collectability, is because people want to collect them. For me, not really my sort of thing. And in the long term, I don't see them doing well. 2013 Christopher Ironside, but you never know. All sorts of cards of various types are very collectible around the world, from Pokemon cards to cigarette cards and all sorts of stuff. So you never know, but some of the prices for some of the cards are absolutely crazy, and I don't think they will hold that value over time. I mean, it's a smart move by Change Checker, targeting people they know have got that collecting gene, that little quirk in their brain where they want to collect things. So yeah, why not release another collection for them to collect? But for me, not my sort of thing really. I do have a few. And I'll happily attempt to complete the collection if I can, but I'm not going to be going and paying 40 or 50 or even more for a Kew Gardens on a bit of cardboard, I'm afraid. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Oh, I see a 2018. Ooh. We'll keep it that way round, and we can have the suspense as we turn it. Hopefully it's not a people act when we get to it. That's 2015. We will of course go through and check all of these again afterwards in case we miss anything. Here we go, 2018. Could be a people act. That's the most common of the 2018s. Could be a Paddington, one of the two Paddingtons. Not a bad find. What we'd really like is a Beatrix Potter, especially Flopsy Bunny or Peter Rabbit. Paddington at the Palace. Not bad at all. We'll keep that. 2018 Paddington's definitely worth keeping hold of in my opinion. He's no Flopsy Bunny though. Right, another question. This one from Clive Horton, or 2017, with a pointy bottom. That would be a 2017 shield. Low mintage shield. Again, definitely worth keeping. Worth a bit more than face value. We'll pop it off to the side, but we will check all of the rest afterwards in case we've missed any more of those, because if a coin comes out this way up, we don't tend to flip it over and check the date on it mid-hunt. I check all those afterwards. And of course, as well as the 2017 low mintage shield, there's also the NIFC years, which were only in the sets for those years, 2009, 10, 11, 16 and 18. But yeah, Clive's question, what do you think of the gold plated coins? Again, for me, oh, nice. 2 Olympics in one hunt. Again, shame it's a bit of a grubby one, but you can't grumble when pickings are so slim at times. We will absolutely take that. Table tennis and athletics. 2 Olympics so far. A few bags still to go, so you never know what could be lurking. Yeah, Clive's asking, what do I think of the gold-plated coins? Not for me, I'm afraid. In fact, I'd go as far as saying that it can ruin the coin and make it worth less than if it wasn't plated. What was that set they plated loads of? The 40 years of the 50p set, I think, was sent to a dealer or some company, and they gold plated a load of them. I think it spoils them, to be honest. Benjamin Bunny, could be a rotation error. No, that one's okay. First Benjamin Bunny of today though, and we didn't find one in the whole £250 last time, which is very unusual, seeing as it's the most common commemorative 50p of all, with 25 million of them out there. But thanks for the question, Clive, and again, let us know in the comments what you guys think of gold plated coins. I think it's that is a bit of a gimmick to try and make these coins seem more valuable than they are. The average person sees the word gold, thinks that might be worth a load of money. The reality is, there's a Victoria Cross, the heroic act. The reality is, when you gold plate something, the amount of gold on it is actually incredibly minimal. We're probably talking about values of pennies in gold, you know. It's just that word, it's a trigger word, isn't it? Gold. So yeah, not for me, Clive, but again, each to their own. People can collect whatever they want to collect. That's the beauty of the hobby, in my opinion. So many facets, avenues and tangents with coin collecting that you do you and I'll do me, you know. So many different things to collect out there. If you like the gold plated coins, knock yourself out, buy every single one that you can find. Right, another question. We have one from Andrew Green. Andrew's saying, or asking, if you were offered a choice, what would you choose? 2 Kew Gardens or a Tosha cat? Oh, 2 Qs would be hard to turn down for anything. But I do have Kew Gardens in my collection. I have a circulated one, which I found from a vending machine before I was doing the videos. Yet to find one in a hunt, of course. Oh, nice. Triple Olympics. We've got ourselves a boccia as well. Not the Paralympic we want, but we'll certainly take it. In fact, that's 2 Paralympics today, because table tennis is a Paralympic design as well. Wow. Just that wheelchair rugby would top it off now. 3 Olympics. Cannot complain. Yeah, I've already got, as I say, a circulated Kew, and I've got one in the proof set. So I think on that basis I'd have to take a Tosha cat. I don't have one in my collection. I think value wise, 1 Tosha to 2 Qs is probably about the same. Ooh. There's 2017's The Tale of Peter Rabbit. second most common commemorative coin, 19.9 million minted. Move all this over a little bit. So yeah, maybe I think that's Tosha for me. Ooh. Coins everywhere. And again, let us know in the comments, what would you pick? 2015 with 50 pence on the obverse. Can only be one thing, can it not? Battle of Britain. This is the Jodie Clark portraits, circulated version. But again, that's a low tier keeper. We'll certainly pop it down there in the keeper section. And another 2017 Shield. Cannot go wrong with those. One day they will be really, really difficult to find. They're already getting harder to find, I think. You don't find them in every hunt now. And if you're trying to collect one just from your change, it's a tough task. There's a dictionary. Third most common of all of the commemorative 50p's. And a Roger Bannister's 4-minute mile. Getting lots of variety. Considering I was quite worried at the start. We've done okay so far. We've still got a bag and a load of loose coins left. Yeah, do make sure you go and check out Master Temple's video of him making me a Kew Gardens pagoda. His videos of him making stuff are always brilliant. He's done a couple of those so far now, one with the penny farthing and one with the decimal day coin as well. There's a girl guiding. So yeah, definitely go and check that out at the end. I'll stick a link down in the description. If you're watching straight away and the link isn't there yet, it's just because I haven't had a chance to do it yet, because I think his video is going live just before this one will. So if the link isn't there, just type it in, Master Temple's Treasures. Right, a big handful to finish us off. A bag and a half or so in here, I think. And thanks for sticking with me this far if you have. 3 Olympics, pretty decent. Have we got anything special in this last handful to really top it off? We shouldn't get too greedy. 3 Olympics is fairly unheard of in recent times. Back in the day, 3 Olympics was probably the norm, but not anymore, unfortunately. And nothing in that last handful, but 3 Olympics is pretty good, I'd say. Smash a thumbs up for me. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Come and see us again for some more coiny goodness. Take care. All the best.